Hola, muchachos. Here we are at La Playa. Over there, I think, yeah, that's the Sierra Madre mountain range. This is the Bay of Banderas. There are captivators in the ocean, and this is the Pacific Ocean. We're on the west side of Mexico. The water is ridiculously warm, like lukewarm bath water, basically. So it is quite nice. It's quite nice. I mean, it's very hot, so don't get me wrong, but the ocean is crazy warm, which, you know, I don't know. And there looks like there's a cruise ship over there. Some waves. We have been getting there has been very high water. You can see the driftwood up here. That's apparently from the, is it the Maldives? Apparently they had really bad forest fires a couple of years ago. And so now a lot of the dead wood is washing up on the beaches here because of giant storms. So this is La Playa. That is this whole thing over here. I think maybe to that building is Vedanta. All of this is Vedanta until this kind of white curved, that is called the Sea Garden, which is private residences. We are not allowed to go in there. Like, it's all of the beaches in Mexico are public. They cannot stop you from going anywhere on any beach in Mexico. They try, but they can't. But to get, like, you can't go through the Sea Garden to get somewhere else. You have to come out onto the beach, walk down the beach, and then go back in. They're kind of butts. So this is all Vedanta, where it starts like this brown kind of stone and white. This is all Vedanta. All of this from La Playa. So it stretches all the way out to that park that I showed you guys. So all of this driftwood is from these forest fires they had. I don't know exactly where the islands are. I've never been there. I've heard it can be quite rough, the trip out. I've heard many tales of seasickness from people. But yeah, look at that giant log over there. A giant, it's like driftwood tree, basically. And I don't know if somebody has. Oh, there's a coconut. Yeah, coconuts also show up on the beach from elsewhere. But yeah, look at that giant log. Look at that thing. That's like an entire tree. And I don't know if somebody has stuck these other sticks in to make a, looks almost like a shorebird with its long legs and its long beak. I have no idea if someone has done that or if it's just, that's the way they ended up. Don't know. Could not tell you. And then a little bit farther along here, kind of in front of the Sea Garden, I don't know if you can see it. These enclosures over here are for turtles, tortugas, because they are threatened. Yeah, that looks really cool, doesn't it? With that log and this big long stick. Looks like a shorebird wading in the water. But yeah, look at this debris that's been showing up on the beaches here. Anyway, so over there are enclosures where you can see tire tracks on the sand here from quads. They have little trucks and they patrol these beaches. I think early in the morning especially, looking for turtle nests. And they scoop the eggs up into a basket or a bag, and they bring them back and they go into the turtle sanctuary enclosure over there. You can see that little kind of chicken wire little outfit there. And that way the tortugas, the baby tortugas, are safe from predators, because one of the reasons they are so endangered is that there are so many predators that will dig up the eggs and feast. So they take the eggs and they put them in the enclosure until they hatch. Then they put them into buckets and they bring them down to the ocean and release them. And apparently then it's like the birds, and they just swarm these baby turtles. So the attendants will try to pick up the turtles and kind of throw them out into the ocean away from these birds, because it just is it's a massacre apparently. But it's safer and more successful than leaving a nest to hatch and get to the sea, because the mother turtle has to put the eggs above the high tide line, and lately the high tide line has been like up to there on occasion. So that's another reason that they're threatened. Look at this. It's just so beautiful. Like it's just magnificent. Like, how amazing this looks. Its journey here. Like, look how smooth this is. I don't know what kind of wood this is. No idea. I don't know enough about trees to know what kind of wood this is, but it's just beautiful. And I think these ones are, that's from the massive fires that they had. The forests were burning. So that one is all charred. You can see that it's got quite a bit of damage. But yeah, I mean, look it up there. That was brought there by the water, and that's a big piece of wood. Like, these are not light, these driftwoods. They are very, very solid. Very solid wood. So that's the force of water that is happening here. Like, look at this thing. This actually looks like it was sawn. I don't know what that is. Is that like a natural pattern in the wood? It's really cool. That, I don't know. Like, look at how smooth it is. This is like it was cut. Maybe it was a bench that got flung into the water. Oh, there's some shorebirds. Get some happy birds. Look at them, they're so neat. They just pop their little beaks right into the sand and pull out a snack. Look at them go. Amazing birds. So yeah, but look at this one. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Like, it's almost like an orange tinge to the wood on this guy. Just magnificent. And actually it looks like a natural bench, really. It looks like, come over here and sit down and have a rest. But again, these are big pieces of wood, that, oh, here they are, still having snacks. I'm about, I would say, 12 feet away from these birds. That might be a female and a male. I don't know what he's eating. It's a little crab. Yeah, I think he was getting a little worried when I was close. The other thing, I know I mentioned the other day, is that there are these small kind of raccoons. They're called coatis, I think, and they are so cute. They are little, they're like, I don't know, maybe a little bit bigger than a house cat, but they're like a raccoon. Like, they have the little raccoon bandit face, like they are raccoons. And they are so cute. Here is some birds. Oh, that's what they birds. Having their little party, and see how they stick their beaks into the sand. Like, I don't know if they see movement or if they hear, or if it's just a, you know, random. Look how long their beaks are and how curved they are. And that's quite common for these shorebirds as far as I understand, because that's how they get their food. I'll ask my aunt. She's very good at identifying birds, what exactly these are. Sandpipers, I think. Those are sandpipers. And I think that's a female and that's a male, maybe, or maybe it's the other way around. I know sometimes in birds it's the female that is darker and larger than the male, but I'm thinking that that's the female and that's the male. They might be a pair. I don't know enough about these birds to know if they, you know, if they hang out together, you know, outside of the breeding season. So yeah, that one's over there just looking for lunch. This guy is, that's one another reason I think this is the male. He's much more guarded than this one. He is watching me. He's watching me. He keeps looking at me over his shoulder. Like he's obviously on, you know, alert that there's predators, you know, or humans like myself. So I'll ask my aunt. I think those are sandpipers though. So yeah, so here's this giant stuff. I'm gonna zoom back out. Here's this gigantic stuff. So let's have a look at it. I don't know what that red, oh, it's a bottle cap. So I thought it was maybe like a spray paint or something saying caution or something. But look at this thing, it's all charred. Like, it's all charred. All this damage. And it is solid. Like, it is a chunk of wood. Like, there's nothing light and driftwoody about it. It is solid. So think about the force of water that brought this thing here. It's insane. So yeah, so you know, you'll have your regular driftwoods, but you'll have these gigantic, and here it looks like they've either gathered them up or, I mean, it's hard to keep up with this kind of stuff, especially when they're this heavy. Yeah, there's the tortuga enclosure over there. We might get over there and have a look, see if there's any little turtles in there or eggs. So there's these piles, which I don't know if they have done or if they've just ended up in these big piles. Don't know. But it is very interesting in that the last time I was here, oh, this guy is still being bopped around a little. The last time I was here, which was about, maybe 8 years ago or so, this beach would have been pristine. They were out here every morning with giant machines cleaning, like raking the sand for like the morning. They would be out here for hours. There wouldn't be a speck of anything on the beach. No garbage, no driftwood. And I think they've either had to stop because it's just, they can't keep up with it. They are also having, but it's heavy. Apparently, for example, at Lindomar, which is one of our favorite places to go here in Puerto Vallarta, or this is Nuevo Vallarta, but they have usually a staff of about 43. And this year they're 15 people short because they are still trying to get staffing from COVID, like after COVID. So many people had to basically either leave or find other professions in the hospitality industry here because it's so integral to their economy. Look at this, you can see all the charring in there. Ooh, and there's the warm ocean on me, but just look at this. It's like someone was having a barbecue on this tree, and I guess maybe some of the other stuff basically got worn off in the ocean. But you can see the bark here, and it is charcoal, right? So yeah, they used to spend a lot of time and energy, a lot of staff power, keeping these beaches absolutely pristine. And it is not like that anymore. It may also be part of the effort to for reclamation and keeping the environment more natural, because they are establishing, I don't know if you can see over there, that green patch where it's like vines, like runners with flowers, and they used to take all of that out, and now they are basically letting it be. Like there's like some seagrass, like some grass over there, and these vines, and they are, I think, leaving them be more than they used to. It used to have to be tidy and nice for the tourists, and I like this much better personally. I really like the look of a beach that looks like a beach, not a, you know, it shouldn't look like a ballroom. You know what I mean? I get a little, I remember just being kind of fascinated, but kind of, that it was, every morning this thing was raked to within an inch of its life. And I like this look much better. And you can see there is a log right there. So that was the high water. But you can also see this line of debris here. So that's pretty high. But one of my tias said that it can go up to the wall. So everything, this entire stretch of sand would be underwater. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's pretty. Zoom out. Sorry for the terrible videography, guys. I said after Antarctica that I should get a GoPro, and I forgot. So, you know, maybe someday I will make some not so terrible videos if I get a GoPro. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Amazing. Yeah, I think somebody stuck that into the sand personally. Maybe they were using it to put their tent on. There was a lady taking a picture here. Is it a crab? Or yeah, that's a teeny tiny little crab. Where'd he go? There he is. Can we get him? Yeah, he's right there. Look at him. He's tiny. He's in a footprint of a shoe. Oh, I wonder if that's a burrow. That might be his little burrow right there. Look at this little guy. He's tiny. I think the sandpipers eat those. I think that's what. Oh, here's another one. Oh, there's a whole bunch here. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of little burrows here where these teeny tiny crabs, I think, are living until the tide comes in. Look at them. So teeny. But yeah, they will bite you. Oh yeah, he just disappeared into his little burrow. They will nip your toes if you get too close, but really they want to run away. They do not want to be your friend. But yeah, look at all of this debris from the Maldives. I think it's Maldives. All this stuff. But yeah, I really like that they are encouraging the plant growth, because they had these big breakwater things, these big these jumbled stone things sticking out to kind of, I think, when the water was high, to kind of break up the waves before they got to the wall so they wouldn't like hammer it. But I like that they are encouraging this plant growth on the beach. Oh, look at these guys. Holy Toledo. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's covered in algae. So yeah, this guy was underwater. And it's not moving. Like, it is not budging. It is very, very firmly here. And this big guy here, look at this. Look at this. This is amazing. There's still some bark on it. Someone who knows about trees would be able to tell me what kind of wood this is, but I don't know. But look at the color. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. And this with the green, like it's that feathery, there's like a big dugout here on it. It's that feathery green, like seagrass, right? It waves under, yeah, you can see it over here. It's kind of getting fluffed around over here. And you quite often see that on the rocks and things in the water. Here there are not, like in a lot of the resorts, it's been left very, very natural. Like at Lindomar, there is natural rocks in the water. Here it's very, very open compared to Lindomar with the big natural rock formations. But yeah, I mean, isn't this amazing? This is just so beautiful, and I am so lucky. I am so fortunate to have this opportunity because of my tias. I don't know, that broke off something, I guess. And I try to be thankful every day because this is amazing beyond belief. So yeah, so let's see now. Yeah, if we keep going down the beach, we'll eventually come out at an Oxo, but we're not going to go there today. So yeah, there's a big breakwater over there you can see. And there's the Sierra Madres. There's the Tortuga. So we're going to walk back over there and see if we can see any tortoises. Well, no, they're not tortoises. They are tortugas. They are turtles, apparently. And there are a whole bunch of turtles that swim around in the river. And I was watching them the other day, and there was dozens of them. And there is iguanas everywhere. Bright orange, bright green. They're about, the ones I've seen, probably about maybe between 3 and 5 feet long, these iguanas. They're not the biggest ones I've seen in Mexico, but they're largish. They can be aggressive if you have food. So can the coatis, actually. We met up with a coati the other evening, and it came up to within about a foot of me. And we think it was looking for handouts because there's signs everywhere that says, do not feed the wildlife. But of course, you know, as soon as you have kids and French fries, or even adults and French fries, oh, they're so cute, let's give them some French fries. So they will come right up to you. And then it kind of checked us out. I couldn't get my I couldn't get my camera out in time to get a shot. So I'm hoping I can do that later. Maybe we'll walk more on the hard pack for a bit up to the turtle sanctuary. But anyway, these coatis, it came right up to us and checked us out, and when we had no food, it just scampered off into the jungle. But it was a very cute little animal. But yeah, so they can be a little bit, yeah, there's all sorts of burrows along here. Those little crabs are living in just above the water line, it looks like. So I'm really hoping I'll be able to get some pictures or some video of these little guys, because they are really cute. Really cute little animals. So it's just amazing. They're like these little teeny raccoons. They're so cute. So yeah, we're gonna go over there. They have sandbags up against the turtle enclosure to keep them from being overrun with water. So yeah, you can see the tracks of they have quads and other little trucks and things. The other really interesting thing is especially if you get out here early enough in the morning before it's too, walked on, is you can see amazing amounts of animal tracks in the sand. Birds, lizards, all sorts of creatures. So we're gonna see if we can find some cool tracks. Look at this guy, he's kind of, I don't know if that's the same chunk. Well, this guy's been in the water a little bit longer. He's got some wormholes. But I'm just trying to see if there's any. Oh, here is some big tracks. Seagull, I think my aunt said. They have toes, but look at these things. They're huge, these feet. Like, this is my foot. Look at how big it is. So yeah, it's some very big-footed bird. But quite often you'll see just these little collections of these teeny tiny little bird footprints. Oh, here's some tiny little tracks. And then there's these very cool tracks that we think it might be either iguana or another kind of lizard that I can't remember the name of. But they leave this very cool track. I'm really hoping I'll be able to see one. Oh, here we go. Like this, my aunt said this is some kind of lizard. I thought it might be a snake, but she said it's a lizard that makes these tracks. Because I thought, oh, that's a snake. But she said, no, it's some kind of lizard. And I was like, oh, but yeah, you can just follow along all of these little tracks. I'm hoping to find, we think it's iguana. It just looks so cool. The pattern that they leave. No. It's very pretty, the track that these things leave. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. I mean, like I said, you have to kind of, oh, there's some big tracks again. Early in the morning is best before it's been too roughed up, but there is not as many people here. It's not high season, so that might be another reason why they're not really keeping the beaches pristine. Yeah, some birds were racing around in here. Yeah, they might be looking for baby turtles, maybe. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of those lizard tracks. Oh wait, what's this? Huh, I wonder what that is. One of the Tias might know. Let's see here. Let's get up. Okay, so this is the tortuga. The turtle sanctuary. And it talks about, you know, what they're doing, how many eggs, common predators, including humans. But yeah, there's their life cycle. The olive ridley sea turtle. Tortuga. It's the most numerous of all sea turtles. So they can be from 70 to 90 pounds full grown, 35 to 45 kilograms. So you can see here, these are nests that they have brought. These guys, I think they have these little hats because they're sooner to hatch. So to keep the little turtles from getting out and kind of, you know, running around all over the place, they put these little hats on them to keep the turtles contained. But if you look at all of these are all rescued turtle eggs because the predation is just so high. Like the predators, it's like, it's the best time of the day for the predators when the baby turtles hatch. So I think what they do, it looks like, is move them up. That one has a date on it. I don't know. I don't know why that one's different. But yeah, so they gather up the hatched turtles and then they bring them down to the water. I'm not sure what those are. It looks like turtles in a jar. I don't know what that. And here is things that you're really not supposed to do in order to help the turtles survive, right? Don't touch them. Try not to get up close to them. Don't take pictures with a flash. And then over here there are crocodilios. So call 911 if you see a crocodilio. Well, I call them crocodilios. I don't know That's probably so mangled. Everyone who speaks Spanish is wincing every time I say it. I apologize. Lo siento. So, look at this little guy. He's so cute. They are really, really adorable little guys. Look at this guy. That is so cute. So he's going out to the sea. This little guy, hopefully to live a long and prosperous turtle life. So yes, this is like their building. I think they also have facilities in there for rescue turtles, where they can rehabilitate them if they have been hurt or damaged. Oh, look at all these tracks. Look at these. Oh, low battery. Look at all these tracks. There was a party here, probably looking for turtles. Okay, my battery is getting low, so I will end now, and then I intend to do a little bit more. Here are some things to buy from artisans. But yeah, see how it's all raked here? The entire beach would be like that. There were guys out with these giant rakes. I remember they had these like almost like a little tractor, and it would go through and kind of pick up all the garbage, and then these guys with these giant long rakes would just drag them across the sand. And I was like, why? What is that for? But I guess people want a pretty beach. But I think this is gorgeous personally. I don't think all that raking and cleaning is necessary. Here is it's called, oh yeah, Mariettas is the name. It's a snack bar, is what they call it. And apparently the food there is quite good, according to the tias. We're gonna go up over here. But yeah, I think this, my iPad's gonna die. It's getting very warm as well. My iPad's gonna die very quickly. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's for kids or something. But yeah, the staff here works so hard. They really do. And it's hot. Oh, he's cleaning off the lounge chairs with his power washer. They are constantly working, these guys. They work so hard. I think most of the resorts in Mexico are unionized. It used to be very uncommon. And I think actually Lindomar was one of the first resorts or, timeshare condo places to have union staff. And I think it's just become more and more common that the staff is unionized. But yeah, here's the kids water park little thing. It's so cute. And here is apparently where my mom and dad used to like to hang out a lot when they were here. My dad was a complete lizard, and he had all of his skin and would tan just by thinking about being in the sun. My mother was extremely fair. Oh, there's a break reading water. Oh, there, look at him go. I must have startled them. My mother was extremely fair, and I got the fair genes rather than the olives. So I burn extremely quickly, and then I peel, and then I burn, and then I peel. And after about a month of that, I will get a slight tan, or my freckles will just conjoin. Oh, I think he's right there. Can you see him? Let's see if I can zoom in on his bright green little head. Whoops, there we go. Ah, I don't want to drop my iPad. Look at how bright green he is. Look at him. Like, they are so colorful. Oh, and he's gone. He's in the water. So here is the skull that I took a picture of the other day. Oh, that's his, they have these decorations here for Dia de los Muertos. I apologize, Papa, for and the Conexos for mangling your beautiful language. Day of the Dead. So there's all these decorations around for the celebration. Traditionally, I think November 1st or 2nd. It somewhat corresponds with our Halloween. It's a similar kind of celebration in that it's the the veil between the worlds is thin. So, oh, here we go. Here's the evacuation to the Grand Mayan. Look at this tree. There's apparently 2 big trees on the ground here that my aunt told me about. This is one of them. This thing is enormous. Look at this thing. Wow. It is gigantic. Here is a Mayan pyramid water feature that they have built. The pool. I can smell the chlorine. This is all treated water, which is good because, you know, all sorts of animals and people. This is not a pool area though. Do not swim in here or dive. It's strictly for enjoyment. Dear guests, please forgive the appearance of our pyramid while we allow vegetation to further grow in for a more authentic look. So they admit that it looks kind of cheesy right now, but it's coming along. Because, yeah, so they're encouraging the growth of, you know, plants and moss and all the things, which is another thing I really like, is that the natural look is coming back in, where it was like Disneyland. Everything was just perfect and trimmed within an inch of its life. And I remember thinking it was really, really creepy that they were doing that, but now it's so much better. Like, look at all this. You know, they're encouraging it to look ancient rather than to look like something that's made to look ancient with like paint and stuff. So over there is the lazy river. Yes. So we are going to do that later. We are going to go on the lazy river. Oh, there's a lifeguard in the inner tubes, and you just float around on this river thing in the little tubes. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, there's someone over there in their little tube. This is the river, I think. Yeah. It's very green. The river's very green or brown. Lots of stuff in there. Might even see some little tortugas. Maybe. I don't know what they're whistling about over there. The lifeguards are whistling. Someone must be doing something they're not supposed to do. Let's see. So yeah, my battery's gonna die pretty quick. I wanted to show you guys the dark lobby. So I'm gonna go back. Oh, there's a bird. I was gonna go back and charge up my iPad. Maybe have some lunch or a snack. Oh, they had to cut that palm tree down. Look at these things, they're enormous. And they do remove the coconuts. But now and then you will come across, oh, look at this one. It's got a gigantic bunch. Oh, it's got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Beware of crocodiles. Only in designated guest areas. Yeah, so they're like, you know, don't go down by the water's edge and wander, because there are crocodiles and they will come after you, especially if you have food. They like food a lot, well, like everybody else does, I guess. But yeah, here's some more things to purchase from Mexican artisans. So, you know, if you like that kind of thing. I've pretty much got all the souvenirs. And it always makes me laugh that there's like, oh, hey, I'm here. Hello. That it's like Bud Light, Dr. Pepper. It's a beer opener. Oh, there's Homer. Or they're like sports teams. I don't understand why someone would come to Mexico and buy a souvenir with their sports team. It makes me kind of go, those are kind of cute. There's some cute little, there's some sugar skull ones, but yeah, it always just made me laugh. Oh, there's a little bottle opener with a tortuga. Here's one for Messi. Viva Argentina. Oh, this is like whiteware. I wonder if you can buy it and then they will paint it to your. Oh, there's a little Batman. Ooh, hey, it's that guy from that game that you all like. But yeah, so I think probably you can purchase them and then they will paint them for you, either custom or, you know, whatever style kind of thing. Oh, there's some sugar skulls. These are candles. Oh, look at that little snail. That is really cute. Those are really cute. The little snails. Oh, there's a little piggy. Oh, he's so cute. Oh yeah, there's a kind of a Pikachu, a little kitty. Some more skulls. Buenos dias. So yeah, it's very neat. It's a very beautiful place. Oh, low battery, it's giving me a warning. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to stop for now. But yeah, there's so many amazing things to see here. Unbelievably beautiful place. And oh, painting classes, paint your own. That's what it is. You purchase the whiteware and then you can paint it and they will glaze it and fire it for you to make it a painted pottery piece. That's kind of neat. And especially, that would be really fun, I think, for kids to do, you know. Maybe I should do that. It looks like fun. But yeah, all along here, it's all bird of paradise. Ridiculous flowers. Over here, I think there's the swim up bar. Apparently my mom was a big fan. This is the lazy river that you go on the tubes, on those inner tubes, inflatables, and you just float around. Oh, there's a grackle looking for some handouts. The birds here also can be quite aggressive because people feed them all the time. But yeah, so this is like the adult pool. It's like where the swim up bar is. My mom, she had diabetes, so she wasn't supposed to drink a lot of sugar. So she wanted to try all the drinks. So she would buy one, have a sip, and then give it to my aunt to drink. So I think my Aunt Jeanette said one time it must have been at least 40 drinks. And then they saw on the other side of the board there were more drinks. And she said, okay, I'm done. It's too much. Too much drinking. Look at this guy. Look at this little guy over here. Just, seeing if there's any food. Oh yeah, and then it looks like this is like a smaller pool for kids. A little bit more shallow. With these giant white ball things. Yeah, there's lounges everywhere and umbrellas and staff people that come and see if you need anything. Yeah, this one's 2.1 feet. Gracias. And but yeah, this is like the kids safe pool area. I'm just trying to keep my iPad down so I don't inadvertently video people. But do not fear the wildlife. It really needs that the Goat Simulator 3. What was it? Try not to die or something like that. Ooh, there's our little path into the woods. It looks like there's like a pond or something back there. Not really interested in walking through. So it's open till 9 p.m. That might actually be private. Or no, I don't know. It looks like a private pool maybe. Or a closed pool. But yeah, there's a fountain. And little bridges. Like, I am not kidding. It can take a day to walk from one end of this resort to the other. Easily a day. Oh, that might be Lazy River through there. The blue tile that I'm seeing. Yeah, that's Lazy River. I see people's heads bobbing past. So that's the Lazy River on the inner tubes. Yeah, so you just float around as you like. And according to the Tias, because I have the Superpower wristband, there is no fee, no charge for me. I don't know if I have no idea. Like, I know there's different levels of, I don't know what you would call it. There's different levels of wristbands, basically. And the color of the wristband determines where you are allowed and all that kind of, in different areas of the resort. So I have the magical Superpower wristband. So I go wherever I want, do what I want. So now I'm gonna see if I can find the gondola again. Oh wow, look at that bird. Yellow and black. Oh, Linda. So pretty. Oh, I wish I'd had my camera up, but I'm trying very hard not to video people against their will. Yeah, there's the smoke bar. My mom's favorite place. Oh, iguana crossing. Please slow down and watch your step in order to help preserve wildlife and the ecosystem. So, you know, this is prime iguana territory, and especially if people are here with food. There is, my cousin actually was, and iguana came after her quite aggressively on one occasion. She had nachos by the pool, and this, I think she had Marley with her, her little girl. I think she was just a baby. She was quite young. And this giant iguana just charged them. They wanted nachos. And Dara had to, like, you know, stomp and wave her hat and slap and yell, and yeah, he was very aggressive. So, oh, here is the Lazy River. Looks like this might be the entrance. This is no food or drink. There is the little inner tube. Here is a little cubby hole for your shoes. If you are brave and want to leave your shoes here. So yeah, you just grab a tube and off you go into the Lazy River. And that is something that I'm going to be doing later. Because today is basically a free day for us. We have nothing planned or scheduled or baggage. What's here? Here's where you get your towels. I can't believe the battery on my iPad is still working. It's crazy. Let's see what's over here. Oh, there's a signpost. There's these signposts everywhere that help you navigate. Oh, the shade is so nice. I bought this, I don't know, it's like a tie-dye thing that is apparently SPF. Oh, here we go. Here's some people. That is apparently, yes, it's apparently SPF 50. And it has a hat and everything. So hopefully I won't burn to a crisp because it's so damp here. Okay, so we want to go. Okay, Tramonto is the Italian restaurant. What else do we have here? Oh, reception front desk. This is the Grand Mayan Teacup. Okay, I'm gonna stop now because we're getting into the inside, and I need to turn for battery. So I will see y'all later.